Mandy. I'm a Barnard senior and I'm headed to London next year to do a postgraduate program in art conservation at the Courtauld Institute of Art.
My name is Wendy Bermudez and next year I'm teaching English in Korea.
My name is Ann Norick. I'm a Barnard senior and I'm headed to New Mexico next year to do a one-year post-baccalaureate fellowship at Los Alamos National Laboratories on a neutrino experiment.
My name is Laura Chen and next year I'll be going to medical school.
Barnard has prepared me in more ways than I anticipated. I feel like I have such a broad base of knowledge, like very interdisciplinary, and that really prepares me to go into any kind of interview in any kind of work setting.
I majored in anthropology, which actually has encouraged me to see things in a multidisciplinary way and appreciate the very human aspect of medicine.
My name is Jessica Stevenson. I'm going to be going to IBM Global Business Services as a consultant. I think as with any job search, you usually have to try a bunch of different avenues, and I know I definitely spent a lot of time in the Barnard Office of Career Development, and they definitely tell you to try out lots of different avenues.
My name is Joy Resnovitz and I'm going to be working at the Wall Street Journal's Greater New York section.
My name is Rachel Wilkinson and next year I'm moving to Washington, D.C. to pursue work in government. Barnard has completely changed the way that I view myself and my future and what I want to do with my life. I've also been really fortunate to have a number of really incredible internships. I started with the former Senator Clinton's office, and then I've interned for Congresswoman Maloney, the Eleanor Roosevelt Legacy Committee, and I currently intern with Senator Gillibrand. Every one of my internships I've gotten through Barnard Connections, and I don't have anything lined up and confirmed yet, but I'm not worried because Barnard has made me really secure in my own knowledge, and I know that I will get a job. That has definitely prepared me for life after graduation, and even though I don't have a job at this minute, I will have one soon.
I really lucked out. I never thought it would be possible to get a paid job in New York writing news articles, and I was never baking on the Wall Street Journal. That was such a shock and a lucky shock to me, and it was definitely a question of being in the right place at the right time because last year I interned at the New York Daily News over the summer and I worked as a New Yorker, and these are things that being in a school in New York City, I wouldn't have had access to these things in any other way. New York City is really the best place to be a journalist, and Columbia University, Barnard College is the best place to be a student journalist.
One of the things that I learned through studying at Barnard and through my experiences was really that whatever you do, if you make the most of it and you put your all into it, you will be successful and you'll get far that way. And I think that's something that a lot of Barnard students already know. Most of my friends, most of my peers, most of the people I've interacted with, we all sort of have that common thread, and that's hugely helpful with your career after college.
One thing that's been really important to me about being at Barnard is being able to see so many women leaders as the norm. Of course there would be a woman chemist, of course there would be a woman computer scientist. Women are still very much underrepresented in those fields, and so to see that strong representation is so wonderful.
Hi, I'm Gwen Efkin. Next year I will be a master's PhD student at Columbia University in the Department of Biomedical Engineering.
My name is Sharmin Ahmed and I will be doing Teach for America in New York next year.
My name is Elena Stephanitis, and next year I'll be doing a PhD in geochemistry at MIT.
I'm Samantha Cooperberg, and I'm going to be a patient care associate for Callum Lord, which is a LGBT community health center.